First things first, thoughts on today's training session? How did it go for you?
I thought it went really well. I mean, getting off a flight pretty late last night, it was good to get the morning stretches in and get our activation going, but I thought there was good intensity today. I thought the boys really put themselves on the line. And it's kind of our first real time of a lot of players all getting together, so it was good to kind of have that intensity and to kind of get everyone knowing each other and knowing each other's habits. But I thought today went really well in terms of physicality that we put in and the work ethic that went on.
So you're coming out here from Nova Scotia. I mean, that's no short distance. It kind of demonstrates your belief in the importance of this type of program.
Yeah, I know. My belief, yes, but I think it's also the coaches' belief, right? Like they have faith in some of the players in the Atlantic Canada and the skill that there is over there. Certainly Jack Hannerty and Pat Parfy and Simon Blanks and them have all done a really good job at kind of pushing the Atlantic provinces and pushing the Quebec players to really develop their skills and develop rugby in those parts of the country. So it's nice to see the recognition with quite a few of the lads coming out in this camp and hopefully more going forward. But yeah, no, it's definitely good feeling for my part in terms of them inviting me to see that they have commitment for that. But then it's also good for me as well, just because like going forward, I see this team as being something that's like kind of important to like the development of Canadian rugby in general.
And Cooper, just your gauging your level of excitement for potentially being able to face off against a couple of the newly minted MLR teams.
Yeah, I mean the MLR. It's kind of I mean growing up playing soccer and just like knowing the MLS and how big that is, and kind of like tying in a new rugby league with the Major League Rugby. I mean it sounds great, and it's certainly going to bring a lot of skilled quality players and to be able to play in a professional setting, which is good. And I think in terms of developing the game in USA and Canada, it's kind of essential is what we needed, because the majority of our players, if we want to kind of go professional, would have to go overseas. But I think this is definitely a good solid foundation for what rugby has to come in North America. But certainly for me, I'm incredibly excited if I get the opportunity to go represent the Ontario Arrows down, play against the Houston in their like souped up complex and everything. But it's good. No, I'm excited to see the professional rugby come to Canada.